Okay, let's talk about now what's happening within the tyre space. The tyre companies are sure in the fast lane, whether it be the benefit coming in from the raw material cost cool off, the fact that crude, which is a big component of the tyre industry, that has seen a significant cool off, although very, very volatile also of late, I must say. But yes, rubber prices as well have cooled off significantly, and that's definitely aiding the margin visibility for most of these tyre companies. So let's talk a little bit about what's really happening with the industry at large. We have with us Arnab Banerjee, the CEO at CEAT, joining in on the show right now. Arnab, great to have you on the show. Thank you so much, for taking the time out and joining us. I just wanted to understand what really is going on with the industry, given that there is definitely that benefit coming in from reduced crude prices, natural rubber prices as well, and this has all started to come in from the third quarter onwards. But in the quarter gone by, we saw crude and natural rubber prices correcting even further. So wanted to understand overall, are we looking at a very healthy margin recovery for the industry?
We have to wait and see. As you mentioned, the raw material prices, both on the natural rubber side, is coming down, and also on the crude. But it is going to hold firm at a certain level because the rubber growers don't find it economically beneficial if the prices go down sharply. So we can see some consolidation at a certain level before it changes again. You must also look at the demand side. The demand side, there are headwinds with China, with Europe. The US is going well, but could enter a recessionary phase. India is doing well. So there are mixed signals on the demand side also. So we'll have to wait and watch, but definitely it would be better than the past so many quarters gone by.
Sure. At the recently concluded Auto Expo, now we clearly saw that companies are focusing on alternative fuel categories, more thrust on EVs. Wanted to understand how ready is CEAT to take the next leap forward? And
Sorry, I can't get you.
No, I wanted to understand, with companies now focusing more and more on alternative fuels, on electric vehicles, just wanted to understand how ready is CEAT for this next leap forward? You already are present in this category. Wanted to understand what kind of growth visibility do you have now?
The electrification will be very fast in the two-wheeler space and in the three-wheeler space, which is the local commercial vehicles. We are very well poised amongst the two-wheeler vehicles. We already have a share of 45% plus in the OEMs, including the smaller OEMs. In the four-wheeler space also, it is catching up now, and we are participating in a lot of projects with the OEMs. In the commercial space also, electrification has taken off, as you know, and we are ready with our products which are suitable for these electric vehicles. This also requires a lot of adoption on our part in our manufacturing processes. And I'm glad to share that we have just been recognized as a global lighthouse factory by the World Economic Forum, which means we can take over these new requirements of electrification by the OEMs and by the global players in our factories in India with agility and without loss of capacity. The amount of green material usage in electric vehicle tires is going to be massive. Already in the last 3 to 4 years, green material usage has jumped from 28% to 57%, 2 times jump, which leads to significant drop in production capacity, as well as significant drop in cycle times, etc. Now, with this global lighthouse recognition, what it means is that we have been able to counter these negative impacts of the requirements of our customers, and we are ready, manufacturing-wise, design-wise, as well as at the customer interface to service these new trends.
Conversation with Arnab Banerjee, the CEO at CEAT Tyres, joining in on the show. Arnab, thank you so much for waiting by. I just had to take that commercial break. You prompted me to my next question, and you were talking about your certification that you received, the Lighthouse certification at the World Economic Forum. Wanted to understand, while you've already outlined how this is beneficial to you, does it also offer then opportunities for more international orders?
Yes, you're absolutely correct. It starts from the customer point of view. As I explained, the OEMs going the electric way, the global replacement market, as well as the global OEMs are also seeing the trend of electrification and stringent label ratings everywhere. Label ratings are going to come to India also. So to meet those exacting standards, we need to change ourselves. So we started on this journey of using Industry 4.0 methodology, tools and techniques, upskilling our own employees. And the certification is just a milestone in this journey. It's not the end goal by itself. It's a very prestigious certification which we got for our Halol manufacturing plant from World Economic Forum. It also puts us in the league of just about 130 such factories worldwide since 2018. This year, only 18 factories worldwide were recognized as the lighthouse factories, and CEAT Halol plant is one of them. So this helps us being much more agile and capable in handling the future trends that are emerging with our customers globally. And yes, it will help us get a major share in the OEMs in India, as well as in the global markets, including the aftermarket of the global markets that presents itself with such an opportunity. So we are looking forward to this journey as just the beginning. This certification is just the beginning. We would also like our other plants to be lighthouse certified in due course. The Chennai plant, which is the new plant, and the Nagpur plant, which is for two-wheelers. This will lead to much more efficient way of working, and also it will help sustainability. Big savings in energy consumption, big savings in water consumption, in big savings in material wastage, TCO2 emissions. So sustainability also will get a boost through this whole lighthouse journey.
Mr. Banerjee, 18% of revenues from the overseas market. What's the outlook in terms of exports? Is that being hit by macro headwinds?
Yes, there are two. The big thing is that there is a slowdown in the European market. The US market is doing well, but it's a little bit patchy here and there. I also see a trend that consumers generally downtrade during this situation. The cars will keep running, the trucks and buses will keep running, but they may downtrade, and we are already seeing this trend, which will impact a value brand like us in the overseas market. So I see an opportunity in this slowdown of demand.
All right. Appreciate your time. Thanks much for taking time out and joining in and giving us a perspective on what that, lighthouse certification means for you, as well as what the outlook is when it comes to CEAT as a whole. Just let's take